Hi, I'm John Moeller with Action Ministries, and I just exposed my organization on BizLink's TV network. Learn more about how we lead people out of poverty and serve the underserved through hunger relief, housing, and education. Coming up on my episode of Let's Talk Nonprofits on bizlinks.tv. Love and generosity come out of these people's pockets and pocketbooks and whatever they had, bags, and they put everything that day in that hat, and they made sure that everybody else did too. And it was in that moment that all the differences in humanity fell away, and I realized in that moment that every person is of sacred worth. And every person is an asset to this life. And every person is of value. And we can learn from each other. And so we're caught up in what we do at Action Ministries and working with people living in poverty, not just because they need us, but because we need them. And we need them to be well. And we need them to have access and opportunity. And so it was in that moment that I gained a new perspective on my brothers and sisters and my neighbors all across the region. And so that's my story. Everyone's got their story, but that's why my heart burns for my neighbors.
Well, I tell you that as you painted that picture, I can just imagine. I never would have thought, as many times as I've seen homeless people being served, never thought that they would reach out and want to give back. You just wouldn't imagine or even think that was they had the ability to, because I think our perception of the homelessness is oftentimes wrong, especially when we don't engage with them. We tend to think that that's all they do is take. But you tell of a different story.
Incredible generosity. I mean, they gave everything they had that day. And when you don't have much, you don't feel like you have a lot to give because you got to keep what you got.
Yeah.
And these folks said, no,
Yeah.
we got to give it all because our brothers and sisters in New York and Washington and Pennsylvania, they need it. And so I learned a lot that day from my brothers and sisters who have less.
Yes. It makes me think of the widow's mite. When you share it with that, I mean, it just came to, they gave more by giving all they had, which probably couldn't match whatever other people there may have had in their wallet. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody has to come at this from their own place, and that's my place.
Very good. I want to ask, I know that Action Ministries has been around for 53 years.
Right.
And, it's the thing that gets me, even when we were first talking, and you talked about leading people out of poverty, that it's a huge task.